In Part 1, Nam and Mai dealt with the audit itself, answering the auditor's questions, providing information, and handling the pressure during the audit findings. But now, the audit is over. So, what happens next? In this part, Nam and Mai will continue their conversation as they review the audit findings, discuss the root causes, and decide how to respond with appropriate corrective actions. The audit may be finished, but the communication continues. Let's follow Nam and Mai and see how a supervisor can handle the post-audit conversation professionally and effectively.
Before the meeting, we should understand the root cause of each finding.
I agree. The supervisor doesn't want us to stop at fixing the symptoms.
Let's begin with the missing signatures.
Okay, why were the production records incomplete?
The operators said they forgot to sign them
Why did they forget?
because they were rushing to meet the production target.
That explains what happened, but not the real root cause.
You're right.
Why were they under so much pressure?
The line was delayed because one machine stopped unexpectedly.
And why wasn't the paperwork checked before the shift ended?
The team leader was helping maintenance with the machine breakdown.
So nobody verified the documents.
Exactly.
It sounds like we don't have a proper verification process.
I think that's the real root cause.
I agree. We rely too much on individuals instead of the system.
We should add a final document check before every shift ends.
That can become our first corrective action.
Now let's discuss the expired material labels.
That was the most serious finding.
Do you know what happened?
The warehouse team replaced the material, but they forgot to remove the old labels.
Why wasn't that discovered earlier?
Because no one performed a daily verification of the storage area.
Was there a checklist?
Yes, but it only checked material quantity, not label status.
Then the checklist itself is incomplete.
Exactly.
We should revise the checklist.
And provide additional training for warehouse operators.
That's a good idea.
The auditor also recommended using color-coded labels.
That would make expired labels easier to identify.
Yes, especially during busy production periods.
What about the expired calibration sticker?
I already talked to maintenance.
What did they say?
The instrument was scheduled for calibration last week.
Then why wasn't it sent?
The technician was on annual leave.
Was nobody assigned as a backup?
Unfortunately, no.
That's another system weakness.
Exactly. The process depends on one person.
We need a backup responsibility matrix.
I'll include that in the corrective action report.
The auditor also mentioned operators not following the work instruction.
Yes.
I spoke with that operator after the audit.
What did he say?
He admitted he skipped the inspection because he believed the previous process had already checked the product.
So he misunderstood the purpose of the inspection.
Exactly.
Was he properly trained?
He attended the training 6 months ago.
Maybe we need refresher training.
I agree.
Experience doesn't replace following the procedure.
That's an important message for everyone.
The supervisor will probably ask all operators to sign a new training record.
That will help demonstrate compliance during the next audit. Do you think the customer will be satisfied with our action plan?
Only if every corrective action has a clear owner and deadline.
We also need evidence.
Exactly. Auditors always ask for objective evidence.
Let's make sure nothing is missing before the meeting.
Agreed. I'd rather spend more time preparing now than explain the same finding again in the next audit.
And that's the end of Part 2. Today, Nam and Mai showed us how to communicate after an audit, reviewing findings, discussing root causes, and agreeing on corrective actions. Remember, the audit may be over, but effective communication keeps the improvement going. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next lesson.